This is my sketchbook from May 2023 to March 2024. These are designs for embroidery that I embroidered these on jeans pockets. But I started this sketchbook when I was taking 3 intense summer courses. So that's what this period of time was. This is a broken sewing machine needle. These are from a really old needlework magazine. And this is a patch that I printed. This is like scratchy craft paint. That's how I was feeling about my classes, and then I started feeling better. I tried to do more like drawing with shading and stuff because it's actually a part of art that I enjoy a lot, but it just feels like a lot of effort to start. These are from I was learning ASL, and those were like the things that were dictated that I had to write down. I don't like this spread, but it's okay. I like this one though. It's got sewn thread in it. This was very fun actually. It was like I painted on top of the other paint that wasn't totally dry, but then I could scrape away at it, which was a cool technique. This was a idea for a quilt sort of that I made. So here's from stamps that I found at the thrift store. And that's for making the quilt and my patterns. I drew this on a piece of terracotta that I found washed up on the beach, but I never finished painting it. But it lives on my desk now. This is a sample piece from when I learned filet crochet, and I made some bigger pieces like that. These are the letters that I cut out from there, and I rearranged them. Missed a page. That one's a hit on Tumblr. This is a really, really beautiful flower that I have been keeping on my desk and trying to find a good place to use. This is ugly. These are the filet crochet designs, but I never actually used these ones. I was trying to do like the thing where you have like styrofoam and you draw in it to make it into like you can print with it, but it didn't turn out to work. These are like 3 different like old salvaged projects that I took apart and put together. Classic wild geese. These I used as patterns for filet crochet, not the little ones though. This is a piece of my friend's wig that she wore to Pride, and that's a broken needle, and that's a design for I embroidered a caterpillar on my Nike sweatshirt. This is a drawing that I made, and I made it into digital art that I just finished, and I printed it out, and I think it looks really good. These are hourlies that I did in August. Some Nat Geo collages. I like this one. Its background, or the like needlepoint background, is from a book of like colonial American needlework projects. First day of school. This is from the climate strike that I guess was also in September. I really like this one. I never posted it. I don't know if anyone else likes it. That kind of stuff too. I love a thing with a caption that makes you think. These are I have these 3 color hearts crocheted from another project, and I like don't know what to do with them now. This is from a rubber stamp that I have that you can change the letters. Also, I got a whole book of horse pictures. I want to make this out of clay and like stick things to it, but that's hard. This is the map of my life that I had to draw for class. And this is the beginning of Inktober. Drew that before a bio midterm. This is on that special watercolor paper, which I never use, but I did for that. This is when I wanted to draw frog and toad lesbians and made like 4 different versions of them. That's my like head of my craft knife that was dull, so it got retired and lives there now. This is my first attempt at drawing this, and it was so bad, so there's a picture of me on there now. I made that into a little plushie out of fabric. These are attached with jump rings like a chain. This is yarn and packing tape. This is a anthotype that I made with turmeric on a really cloudy day at the October, and I left it out for like a whole week, and there was no sun at all. So maybe I have to try it again in the summer. I put a GIF in the middle of there for my post. have to stick my finger in here every time to make it not be yellow. This is made of tin foil. It opens. These are ideas for printing like patches with whatever that material is called, contact paper. And you cut out a stencil with it. This, I painted that. Not that version. Oh, that was a thumbnail with markers. I don't like this. But I love taking selfies like that. This is the same phrase that appears like 4 times in the sketchbook that I don't like any of them enough. So I need to keep trying to use the phrase in a worthy way. This is the first time that I ever did an underpainting for a painting, and I think it looks extremely good. That's hair. I didn't put all my, it used to be like a thing that I would, my hair pulling problem, and every time I would pull a hair out I would tape it in my sketchbook, and it actually helped me stop doing it. But I have no longer been doing that, mostly because my hair is so long now that the pieces of hair are just too much. This is trying to do math for making Christmas sweaters for my dogs. This is over winter holidays in bed in my cabin and looking at old like cross stitch patterns. Very cool. These are embroidered ASCII designs. I did that one on the bus. So, I don't know what those are, but this is a stencil for one of my cross-stitch things I did on paper, and it has little holes in it. It's a very cool texture. This one. This is also a cool texture with the like the thread stitched in it. These are hourlies from February 1st, which is the actual day that people do hourlies. That I never colored till now. These are some beautiful, gorgeous lichens that I found on campus that day. I also found a big yellow ribbon, but I didn't put it in here because I want to save it, because there's also another matching yellow ribbon that I found on campus on another day, and now they're matching hair ribbons. This is another phrase that I want to use in a better piece of art. I do like this one though. Yeah, this one again. I don't know if I like these, or if they're like a little bit too coquette vibes. This is a ribbon I found at the bus stop on the ground. And this is text from like a evangelical booklet about going to hell that I also found on the ground. That's the last page. The end. And yet, the end. Thank you for watching. Love you.